Hello everyone, it's Nighttime Tarot and I'm here once again with another weekly love reading. I'm super excited about this one because I feel like it's going to be something really good and juicy. Anyways, go ahead and make sure that you're also watching my other pick a card readings. I do those, I do quite a bit of those as well. And also I'm going to try and incorporate the zodiac horoscopes maybe in June, so make sure to stay tuned for that. Let's go ahead and get started though. This is Pile A, Pile B, and Pile C, and I will go ahead and see you at the timestamps below. Bye. What's up, Pile A? So this is your weekly love reading. It's Nighttime Tarot here, and I'm ready to do your reading for you. I just wanted to share a few things with you. Make sure that you're also checking out my other pick a card readings, and don't forget that I'm also going to try and incorporate the monthly zodiac signs as well, maybe coming in June, so be on the lookout for that as well. Let's go ahead and look into this reading right here because I'm kind of gathering something that relates to love, yes, but I'm almost getting the feeling of self-love here. Okay, I feel like you've been putting in a lot of work in a lot of areas in your life, right? You've invested a lot of time, tranquility, and harmony into something that you really wanted to work out for you, right? It could be that you have had focused so much on another relationship and tried to make ends meet, whether it was financially, helping out a partner of yours, or just physically working in a relationship with somebody that you really love and care about. You were dedicated, you knew what you wanted, you were working very hard at it, and you almost kept this person on a high pedestal, right? It's almost like you devoted all of your time and energy and everything to this to this person, and you were very patient about it. I feel like you invested a lot. You probably even invested a lot of money into this person. Maybe they lost their job and you were financially set. So you were probably putting in your money into helping out this person in some way, shape, or form, right? I feel like with that being said, you kind of took a new turnaround. It's kind of like you took a new path and you were determined to make a new progression somewhere else within yourself. I feel like you put too much time and focus and energy on something else. It could have been your family, it could have been a loved one, it could have been a relationship that you were in, because right here you have the family union, you have the 10 of Pentacles there, and I really feel like you devoted a lot of time to this, right? Family, friends, a loved one, and you were the person that everyone was looking up to, right? You were the person that was joining everybody, whether it was a family, whether it was you keeping your relationship together. And I think that it took a little bit of a toll on you, and now you're kind of burnt out. Now you're like, I need to turn that energy around and focus on myself. I've taken care of everyone else. It's time to take care of me. It's time to take a step back and focus on myself. It's time to put myself first, to put my pentacles first, to put my priorities first, and do what I need to do for myself. Because I feel like you kind of in a way maybe felt like you were taken advantage of. You were feeling like people were just coming to you for the wrong reasons. It's almost like this person that loved you or cared about you, or even your family or friends, like you started noticing, okay, like everyone is being very clingy, everyone's coming to me for things that they need, but I need to take care of myself too now. Like, yes, I understand times are rough, but I need to take care of myself. I need to put myself first as well. And it's okay, you can always help out other people. You can always help out, your relationship, family members, friends, for whatever that reason might be. It doesn't have to necessarily be because of times being rough right now. It might just be that you're just generally a very giving person, a very loving person, right? So you're always offering things to other people and, putting other people's needs before your own needs, right? But I do feel like it's taken a little bit of a toll on you. You've had some hardships, down this path of taking care of these people, and on top of that, it's a lot of needy people, a lot of like, hey, can you help me out with this? Hey, I need this. Hey, can you back me up on this? And it's like a constant, yeah, I got you, but you're working harder and harder and harder because now you're trying to make ends meet for yourself, and now you're trying to put your priorities first. So I feel like you're kind of holding back here, and with this card, I just kind of feel like, the 6 of Pentacles in the reverse, I really feel like you're just focusing on yourself now. Like, it's time to take a step back, look at yourself, look at what you need to do for you, what makes you happy, and to put your priorities first and not always put other people before you, because I feel like it can take a toll on you, you know, if you're constantly helping out other people, or maybe you have been grateful enough that you've been able to provide for other people, help out another person, but now it's kind of time to okay, it's time to help myself out, right? It's time to take a look at myself and my priorities and take care of me, you know, because I feel like right here you're kind of like, I don't want to do this anymore. I'm taking a stand, and I'm not going to do it anymore. I'm going to take care of myself now. I've been doing this, helping out everyone else financially and securing everyone else's pinnacles and being there for everybody so that everyone's stable, but I need to take care of myself now, right? And it's okay to do that. You don't have to feel bad about that, you know. And I know sometimes that, especially when you're growing up in a family who that isn't very wealthy, right? You know, and you are very well set for yourself. You know, a lot of family members, or even friends for that matter, could be jealous, could feel like, well, you got all this money, you got it going on, why can't you help us out now, you know? And it's like, yes, I can help you, and yes, I got it going on, but I got it going on because I took care of myself, because I pushed myself to have a future, because I work my ass off very hard to succeed and to be able to be financially stable in whatever I do in my life, right? So now you're like, yeah, I can be there for you, but at the same time, I'm financially stable because I took care of myself, because I succeeded in life. I pushed myself forth, right? And so now you're just kind of like, you know what? If I'm feeling like someone's taking advantage of me, then I need to back off. I need to work on myself a little bit. You know, I need to take care of my own pinnacles. I don't want to give too much anymore. I need to, you know, give to myself now. And that's okay. Having some self-love, some self-reflecting on yourself, that's okay. You can do that, Pal A. And I think that this week is what you're kind of doing. You're kind of backing off, you know, from friends, from family, even loved ones. And you're just working on yourself, you know, whether that's just really focusing on your job, focusing on more hours, you know, overtime or whatever, just so that you can get some more money in the bank. That's totally fine. You do what you got to do. But I do see that you're a very hardworking person. So don't let no one take advantage of you because they see that you have money, because they see that you work a lot, they see that you have a career, you're successful. People will take advantage of you because of that reason. But you are successful because you push yourself, right? You're successful because you don't stop. You keep going and going and going. And you have this mentality and this strength inside of you that keeps you going, right? It keeps you wanting more out of life, out of your career, out of your job. Whatever it is, you're the type of person that you work at everything in your life, and you are where you're at because you work there, right? Because you fought to get to the top, right? You fought to get to where you're at so that you're stable financially, you know, you're set. And so it's no one else's, you know, it's not your fault, you know, and no one can look at you and look down on you and say, damn, you know, so-and-so's being stingy, or so-and-so thinks they're all that because they got their shit together, but they're not helping us out. That's okay. Like, you have to take care of yourself too, right? You can take care of people, but you'll start noticing when people start taking advantage of you, then all right, it's time to turn the tables and focus back on myself. Because when someone's taking advantage of you, then everyone wants to take advantage of you. People start to see it. People start to feed off of that kind of energy. And they start to think, oh, I can just go to this person and get whatever I ask for, and they'll be there for me, right? But now you're kind of like, no. I need to focus on myself. I've been giving away way too much. I love you guys. I really do. I love my family. I love my friends. I love my man. I love my girl. Whatever the hell. I've given way too much. It's time to focus on me. I need to focus on me. I need to give myself this type of love. I need to put myself first. I need to hold myself up on a high pedestal. And you're determined and you're ready and you're putting your foot down and you're saying enough is enough, right? You're going to make it happen. You're going to take control of your life and your money. You're going to do that for yourself. So, Pal A, that is your weekly love reading. I feel like this has to do with some kind of self-love, you know, taking some time for yourself. And that's perfectly fine. That is perfectly fine, because these weekly love readings don't have to necessarily do with anyone else. It can just be you loving yourself, right? We all need that in this world. So let's go ahead and see what the advice is. It says, the past is now behind you. Release it and embrace new possibilities. A new path is now available to you. follow it with faith. And that's exactly what you are doing right here. You are following your own path. You are following what is available to you. You see new opportunities and you're following it with faith, and you're determined, because right here you're showing, I love you guys. Hey, I'll help you guys out, but I need to love myself first. I need to do this for me, right? That's the new path that this card is trying to tell you. That's the love advice. And I love these cards because I don't ever read them until after the reading, but it always is so accurate. It just fits so well with the readings, and that's exactly what it's saying here. Put that stuff behind you, release it, and embrace yourself, you know, embrace your new path. Go forth and follow your heart, right? So, Pale, that is your reading. Thank you so much for joining me. I really enjoyed this reading, and I because it's a little different. It was a lot of self-love here going on. So I really enjoyed that. So thank you so much, Pale, for joining me on this reading. You guys take care. Bye. What's up, Pal B? So this is your weekly love reading. Let's go ahead and get started. But before we do, just know that I do post a lot of pick a card readings. So make sure that you're going and checking those out as well. And also I wanted to let you guys know that I am going to incorporate the zodiac horoscope readings as well coming this June, okay? So let's go ahead and get started right away. I feel like you are going through a phase in your life, a change in your relationship, something very traumatic to you, which feels like happened just recently, or it could be taking place this week, and you kind of see it already coming, because I do see here with this type of energy that there was some sort of lie that came out, you know, some sort of maybe somebody being unfaithful, you know, and you caught them, and now they're feeling like, oh shit, I just got caught, you know, and now everything's out and about, everybody knows about it, you know. It's like this energy right here, I just kind of feel like it's a very negative energy for, I mean, I'm sorry, I'm just kind of like trying to feel the energy here, and I really do feel like it was something very negative, like some sort of lie that you caught this person doing something behind your back, and you caught them, and they were just kind of like, no, it's not like that. They're trying to fight their way out of it, you know, but it was clear to you what it was. And not only that, but there was gossip being told about this event that took place behind your back, right? And so it caused a devastation inside of yourself, you know, where you kind of felt like, what have I been doing? I've been giving this person love, somebody who was just being ugly towards me and who did me wrong. Like all I did was nurture this person. All I did was take care of this person. I helped them out. Get through, you know, ugly phases of their life. You know, I've given my all. I've poured out everything of my own love to give to this person. I have put this person before me, before my needs. And it's almost like it left you very devastated, right? It left you burdened and angry. And, you know, now you're just like, I don't want to take care of this person anymore. Like, fuck that, you know? This came about and it caused a huge tower moment. It caused something to come to an end, something that collapsed, you know, that everything just came out, you know, and it kind of just happened so fast. Like you probably weren't even expecting this to happen. You know, it took place and you were just kind of like, what the hell? Like, what the hell happened? You know, me and this person, it seemed like things were going well. Like I thought this was my person. I thought this was my soulmate, my twin flame. How could this person have done this to me, right? And it caused a huge disaster in your life. And I'm pretty sure that it's kept you up just crying and thinking about, like, how could you be so betrayed? How could you have not noticed the signs? How could you have not seen it when it was right in front of your fucking face? You know, it's like, it's almost like, how did I not see it? How did I not see it? But now when you look back at it, you're like, oh my God, I remember this, I remember that. And you start thinking about all these things that took place that you're like, why did I not think of it at that moment? Why wasn't it clear to me at that specific moment? Here I am now, crying and sobbing over this person who's hurt me, and here I am, I'm devastated. Now we're about to break up, we're about to end this relationship, because how can I go forth? But you still have a lot of love for this person, and you're probably telling this person, like, look, if we're gonna be together, we gotta go to counseling. We have to have some kind of marital counseling. We have to go to relationship counseling. Something has to give. Like, you have to give in a little bit, you know, for us to work this out, because this relationship that we're going through, like, it's going to fall apart if you don't do your part. You know, you betrayed me, you backstabbed me, you did me wrong, you know, you sit here and you gave me false promises. You told me that we were gonna make it, that we were gonna be together, that you were gonna have a happy ending with me, that you were gonna marry me one day, that I'm your person, and here you are being deceitful, being, you know, a fuckboy, a fuckboy type of energy. And now everything has come out in the open. Now I fucking see it. And this person's probably like, no, I'm sorry, like, please, I want to be with you, like, don't let me go, like, I promise to be loyal to you, I promise to be straightforward to you, I promise to take care of you, nurture you, be there for you like I used to be. And you're just like, I'm over it, I need to take care of myself. And now you're in this kind of mood as well, where you're just kind of like, should I give in, should I not? And it's not so much, it's a tower moment happened, but you're still hanging on. You're still clinging on to this false hope here, right? There is no balance in this relationship because somebody did something fucked up to you and it made you feel like shit. And this person's coming in with this energy like, I'm sorry, I'm gonna change, I want to be loyal to you, blah, 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 blah. And you're sitting here like, I'm just sitting around with false promises all around me. But the Wheel of Fortune is right here in the reverse, trying to teach you a lesson, trying to tell you that this is meant to happen. This was meant to go on in your life. Like, this was a lesson that needed to be learned, and it had to happen to you. This is something that you just can't take away. You can't take that's what the universe brought to you. Unfortunately, it that came to your life. It's very unfortunate. But, I feel like you still do have a lot of love for this person, and you're still contemplating because you're still there. I think you're still sitting around waiting for this person. Like, well, yeah, there was a tower moment. Yeah, I found out all this bullshit, but maybe, they might want to go to counseling. And they did say that they want to be loyal to me. They did say they want to speak to me, and they're, that they want to talk to somebody. And so it's giving you that kind of hope, like, well, maybe they're right, But do you want to sit around and wait for this person? Because I still see that there's an imbalance here, right? It would have been different if somebody did something fucked up to you, but they still felt some kind of love towards you. It's almost like they knew what they were doing when they did that, And I feel like, yeah, this person's sorry because they got caught. But I think that if they didn't get caught, they would have kept doing what they were doing. But something came out. And whatever you're feeling in your heart, and you might not even, and let's just say that you're not even going through this tower moment yet. Maybe it's going to happen later on in the week, but you're already feeling some type of energy. There's some type of red flag that has been waving itself to you, and it's like, hey, hello, beaming at you, trying to make you listen and focus. Like, something here is wrong. You need to follow your intuition. If something is telling you that something's not right in the relationship, you need to follow your heart. You need to pay attention, because this type of energy right here is a fuckboy energy. I hate this card. Like, this is like my least favorite card. Oops, I just kind of dented it with my nail. But anyways, that is one of my least favorite cards, because to me, that's just like a fuckboy energy, like somebody who doesn't give a shit. They know what they're doing. They're being deceitful. They're being, and they're cocky as fuck, and then when they get caught, it's like, I'm sorry, baby, but they still keep on doing it, still have that energy around them. And that's the kind of feeling I'm getting from this. Something happened, something came about, and it caused a tower moment in this relationship, and it caused this person to say, I'm sorry, let's keep moving forward with this relationship. I'll go to counseling, like, I want to talk to you. And they're probably trying really, really hard to communicate and make you grasp that information, that they want to be with you and that they're going to change. But I think you're just kind of like now you're sitting here kind of like, okay, even if you did say, okay, to this person, I forgive you, I feel like now you're just settling. Now you feel like this shit's going to happen over and over. I already know that I shouldn't be with this person because it's destined to happen. It was destined to come out. This has been a huge sign, and it's been a part of my relationship for a while. And I'm just sitting here like contemplating on, what do I do? Do I just stick around? Do I wait for this person to change? Do I wait for them? Are they being honest with me? Am I just bored? Am I just hanging on just because I want to hang on because I don't want to see this person with someone else? Am I just being codependent with this person? Am I bored? Do I not want to be alone? And I feel like that's what's happening. You're just kind of like sitting there like, okay, well, sure. But that's up to you, right? If that's the kind of energy that you want to carry on in this relationship, knowing that this person has given you a lot of red flags, then that's on you, right? But I don't see that you're happy. I see that you're very sad and you're burdened by all of this. You know that there isn't a balance in this relationship anymore. Things haven't been clear anymore to you. They haven't been You know, and I feel like even when the tower moment happened, that this person was like, no, please, please don't leave me, and begging you not to leave, and, you know, constantly saying sorry and blah, 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 and all this, you know, beautiful love story just to make you stay. But I think you know what you need to do. You know right from wrong. You know your worth. Right now, you're not really feeling it, but you know your worth. You know your value. You know what you deserve. And you know that if you stick around with this person, all you are doing is you're just settling for less, right? You're just sticking around because you probably don't want to see this person with someone else, or you're probably scared that you'll never find someone else. But the reality is that you will find somebody, especially if you're this type of person, the Queen of Pentacles in the upright. If that's your type of energy, then you're a very loving and sweet, nurturing person. So you're always going to attract people. You don't need to attract this type of person. This type of person, they want to hurt people because they are hurting inside, right? But then they want to come off very strong, like, no, but I do care, and I do want you, and I do love you. But you're like, but you didn't show me that. And if you were this all along, then why did you portray this? And why did you show me that? And now here we are in this tower moment, and it's something that it's inevitable. We have to go through this because that is our destiny here. This is meant to happen. You know, sadly, it is. We are all meant to go through certain tragedies in our life and certain breakups in our life. That is just something that we cannot change, okay? Regardless of your religion, or regardless who you believe in or whatever, the world is not perfect. You are not perfect, okay? So you have to go through these certain transitions in life in order to learn and in order to move forward, right? But that doesn't mean you should stay stuck with this person, because this person is having this type of fuckboy energy. They don't know how to love you. They don't deserve your love. So that is up to you what you want to do. But I think that if you have this type of mentality and you already know that things aren't going to really change, I think you should just focus on yourself a little bit. Take some time for yourself, for some healing process, and thinking about if you really want to do this. Write down your pros and write down your cons about this person. Make a decision, but don't make a decision just because this person is talking to you, sweet talking to you, and telling you all the good stuff, you know? Because this person talks you up really, really nice and good, and especially because they're very good looking. They're very good looking. They're a very attractive type of person. I mean, they attract a lot of people. That's probably why they attract a lot of women too. And so you know it. So you're just jealous and you're feeling like, I don't want no one else to have my person. But, I mean, even if you're with this person, it seems like this person is still going on and doing their own thing anyways. So, Pal B, that is your weekly love reading. I hate to know that you're going through this, if you are going through this, and only take what resonates in this reading. It's just the energy that I'm grasping when it comes to this reading. But let's go ahead and take a look at your love advice here. Time, you are trying too hard, give it time. Boom, right there. And I always say this, I never read these until after the reading. And I just told you right now, you needed some time to yourself, you know, because if you have this type of energy, like, you don't want to be like, you know, just a moose and just stand around and like, okay, sure, whatever, I'll just go with the flow. No, take some time for yourself, you know. You just need to give it some time and write down your pros and your cons, like I told you. Focus on yourself and focus on if this is really what you want for yourself, for your own life. Don't go off of what this person is telling you, because fuck what they're telling you. They already lied to you. Now you got to think about yourself. You got to put yourself first. You got to put your needs first. You can't worry about this person anymore. You can't worry about how they sweet talk you and all this good stuff. No, don't worry about yourself now, because now you know the kind of energy that they have. And I don't think that this is the first time you've probably seen this with this person. I think you've caught this person several times and you've seen this kind of behavior since the beginning of the relationship, and it's just now coming out. You know, they're caught, boom, red-handed, and here you are. You need time to yourself, okay, Pal B? So that is your weekly love reading. Please leave me a comment down below and let me know if it resonates in any type of way. Thank you so much. I'll talk to you on the next one. Bye. What's up, Pal C? This is your reading for your weekly love reading. Also, guys, don't forget to check out my other pick a card readings. I've been posting a lot of those as well. And also, don't forget that I'm going to start incorporating the zodiac signs come June, okay? So make sure to stay tuned for those. Let's go ahead and get started on this reading right here. Well, so I really like this energy because I really feel like someone is defending you, or you are defending someone when it comes to family matters or friendship matters, right? This energy right here, this is the primary. I usually go off with this being the primary energy, right, of everything. So I like to focus a lot on this for some reason in the ending of my readings. So with the King of Cups, I really feel like either this is you or the person that you're dealing with, right? But this is a person who is very loyal. This is a person who's very determined and tells you exactly what they want out of the relationship, right? They don't hide anything. It could be an older man, someone who just takes really good care of you, very mature type of person, or that could be you, a very mature type of woman, right? Who knows how to cater to her man, take care of her man, whatever. But I do feel with everything else that leads right after this, I really feel with this Ten of Cups in the reverse that there is like some type of family matter, right? That isn't in agreement or an agreement with you in this type of relationship that you're in with this person. You could be with somebody who's older, or just somebody that they just don't agree with, right? It's just somebody that they're like, no, this person he's not good enough, or she's not good enough for my child. And that's how your family's coming across, right? It's almost like they're coming across very critical, you know, very just sharp, and just throwing jabs at you and trying to fight with you over the dumbest things, right? It's like, hey, I want to go out with my friend, or I want to go out with my boyfriend, or whatever. And it's like they're constantly telling you something about this person, right? Because there's something about them that they just don't like. But I feel like this person is kind of just sitting back like, what's wrong with me? You know, I've been putting in a lot of work into my relationship, but and I take care of my person, you know, I give them love, I'm honest, I'm loyal, I'm determined to make this relationship succeed. But something about this family union here that causes this person to feel like unwanted, right? Or maybe they don't even probably know about it, and only you are starting to see it when it comes to your family, how they're being just very nasty with their words, and how the union with your family isn't connecting anymore because of the person that you're with. Now, I'm just going to give you a little backstory of mine. I used to always believe that family was like the most important thing in my life. Now, I'm not saying it's not, don't get me wrong, okay? Because I believe family is very, very important. However, I used to hold it on a very, very, very high pedestal. So I felt that if my family didn't like a certain person, it was like, okay, I need to push them to the side, right? But then I realized my family weren't liking a lot of people, because that's just who they were. Naturally, they don't like a lot of people. They like to just be just who's already in the family, right? In the clique. And so I had to realize, like, what might fit me for my family, you know, for my goals in a relationship, what I'm looking for somebody might not fit the needs of my siblings or my parents, you know? I can't go off of what people are constantly thinking about. If I'm happy, people should be happy for me and accept the person that I'm with. Now, don't get me wrong. If there's a jackass in the picture, you know, you don't want to be with that person. If your family's telling you for a reason, hey, I don't want you to be with that jackass, it's for a fucking reason, right? But when you have somebody like this coming into your life and they're being loyal and they're telling you, like, I'm presenting all this to you, this is what I can offer you, right? And your family's just looking at this person like, well, they don't have the best job, they don't have the best car, well, how much money do they have, how much money do they make? And they're asking you all these unwanted questions. You have to sit back and take a look and say, it's not always about what they can offer me, right? You know, it should be a connection of two people coming together, right? And it shouldn't always be about money. It shouldn't always be about material things. Yes, this person should be stable and be able to take care of you, but vice versa. You should be able to be stable and take care of that person, right? Y'all should be able to come together, but it shouldn't always be like putting men down or putting women down, right? That's just the way I see it. I'm a very equal type of person. I'm just like that. Plus, I'm in a relationship with the Libra, so I am I try to be balanced, because that's what my Libra has, you know, pretty much has shown me to be balanced. So now you do have the Ten of Pentacles here also in the reverse, and then you have, you know, the Eight of Pentacles here in the reverse. So that just shows me that there's no work being put into your family matters. The union here is being broken. Your family is feeling like, you know, you're being rebellious, like you're the one that's disconnecting from the family, you're the one that's causing friction from the family, you're the one that's you know, making everybody fall apart because of this union that you have with this person. But you need to find the strength within yourself to be able to say, this is what I want. I don't want to fight with you. I don't want to fight with anyone else. This is the person I want to be with, and it's it's coming to completion. This is what I want. I'm destined for this, right? I'm going to have the strength to fight to be with this person. And I see there's a lot of passion here too. So you might have, I mean, you and this person probably just connect so well, like intellectually, you know, and mentally and physically, like just the way that this person makes you feel. It's like the way that they talk to you. It's just like, oh my God, it's so amazing, right? You have the most amazing conversations with this person. Even making love to this person, you're just like, oh my God, I love making love to this person. And probably, and honestly, this is just for a few people. I don't know, this just came to me really, really fast. Maybe somebody is also in your family noticing that you have finally had sex, and now it's like your family is like, oh hell no, we're gonna disown you for doing that. But I do feel like there's just very fiery energy when it comes to your person. You just don't want to fight. You have an attraction with this person. You have a chemistry, a connection with this person. This person has been good to you, faithful to you, loyal to you, determined to succeed in this relationship with you. And it's your family or your friends or people who are around you who are bashing you, right? And you're kind of like over it. You're just like, I don't want to do this anymore. I don't want to fight with you anymore. I don't want to keep standing my guard up. Like, and if I have to walk away, I'm going to walk away, but I'm going to do what I have to do. I'm going to grow the strength to continue on this relationship because I'm happy where I'm at. And you've decided it. You have put your foot down. And I think right now, especially with the retrogrades that we're going through, there's going to be a lot of disconnect with families and just certain unions, right? And I feel like a lot of people are going to be fighting back and forth with family members and friends for some reason. I've kind of gathered that as well, but I feel like you're just putting your foot down and you're determined to fight for this relationship, and that's what you should do. You shouldn't fight for somebody who's being a jackass, right? You shouldn't fight for somebody who's not putting in the same effort as you are. But if you're with somebody who has this type of energy, who is showing you, hey, you know, I'm loyal, I love you, I want to take care of you, you know, I have a lot to offer, I say take it up, you know, stick up for your person, because if it ever came down to it, I'm sure this person would be willing to defend you for anything and everything, right? So sometimes we have to just put everybody aside, the people that we care about the most, who always have something to fucking say, put it aside and say, enough is enough. I don't want to, I love you, but I got to take care of me. I'm going to find the strength and, you know, I'm going to find the strength within myself to be in a relationship with this person, to come in union with the person that I really care about, whether you agree with it or not. But I have a connection, I have a soul tie with this person. I've never felt this before, so I'm going to make it happen, right? And I think that's what you're doing right here, Palsy. I feel like you're finally going to put your foot down and you're going to stand your ground on what you want. And you're not going to let your family disown you and push you away and make you feel like, no, they're not good enough for you. They're this or that. And, you know, it's like you don't want to put any work into the family anymore. You're just like, I'm so over it. I'm done. I don't want to hear it anymore. I don't want to hear the negativity anymore. Why can't you just agree with me? Or even with even if it's just a friend, you know, or friends who are just constantly down your throat about somebody that you're with. But that's what I'm gathering here, Palsy. And for some reason, I just kind of feel like this is gonna resonate for just a few of you. But I really felt the energy on this one was really strong when it came to family union and just not in agreement with what you have going on for yourself. Okay, Palsy. So work on yourself. Remember, fight for what you love and what loves you back, okay? You don't want to fight for somebody who hasn't been faithful to you or loyal to you, and that's probably, you know, if your family is attacking you for somebody who's being a jackass, then I can understand it, right? But if you have somebody who is being loving and faithful and loyal and they're there for you, I understand why you're finally putting your foot down and you're gathering the strength to fight back for this relationship that you're in, because you have a chemistry with this person and, you know, a very, very strong connection with this person for sure. So let's go ahead and read your love advice here. And you have passion, a magnetic and seductive quality surrounds you at present. Enjoy it. And it's funny because, like I said to the other piles, I only read these at the end, and so I really felt that there was a passion for you trying to defend this person. You have a magnetic attraction with this person, right? There's a connection there. Go ahead and enjoy it. You know it's real, you know it's not real, and you're feeling it with this person. You're feeling the chemistry, you're feeling the passion, you're feeling the connection. Go ahead and do what you have to do for yourself. You have to make yourself happy. We can't keep on with this energy. I've been there, done that, where I've always tried to make other people happy until I finally said, you know what, I have to make myself happy. I have to do what's best for me. I can't always, because I'm trying to make other people happy. At the end of the day, I'm the one feeling like shit. How is that? It's not right. So you have to focus on yourself, right? So here it is. You got the passion with that person. Continue to do you. Find the strength within yourself. I feel like even this person sees you as a very sexy person, you know, like you're just a very fit person, you know, nice body type of person. Like they're just very attractive to you, and you fulfill them in a lot of ways. You bring them into completion, you know, to where they're actually thinking about the future with you. And if they're thinking about having a future with you, then your family's gonna have to accept it. Okay. So, Palsy, that is your weekly love reading. Thank you so much for watching. Go ahead and leave some comments down below. I'd love to get to know you.